slowly whisk in some heavy cream, just a little bit at a time, just so that the oil and the cream can come together. Kind of keeps it from breaking. I'm gonna add in about like a half a cup. I don't really need a whole lot. It's just more of a sauce to go with the shrimp. You're just gonna let it reduce until the cream is thickened. It's kind of like, I guess, yeah, like a sauce consistency, so where it looks like it's getting almost there. Because once we add the cheese in, it's gonna make it a whole sauce for you guys. So just kind of cook your sauce until it reduces kind of like halfway. So it's at like 0.5, but I'm gonna give you guys an example. Like, let's say I do it to like 1 on here, like 1 cup. We're gonna do it to about half a cup. That way you know how long it takes, or what it looks like, or how you know when it's ready. Usually people do the spoon method, but it's kind of hard to understand, especially if you don't really know what you're doing, to where you know how thick it's supposed to be. But I just say reduce it kind of like half the size of what you've already put in there. So I put like a cup, so you gotta make sure that it's to probably a half a cup. I put a half a cup, make sure it is, I believe it's a 1/4 a cup or a 1/3 a cup. Yeah, you do it to about a 1/4 a cup. So, yeah. Just giving you guys kind of a broad idea to make it kind of easier for you to understand, because the way they be doing it sometimes, especially even when I learned in school, I was like, what? And even to this day, it's kind of confusing. So I just kind of just reduce it to half its size, or it kind of looks thicker than what it did in the beginning. You kind of can tell if you just look at it. Also, make sure you stir it constantly, because it can cause your cream sauce to burn at the bottom. And make sure that it's at a kind of a medium low heat, even kind of a little bit less than a medium low, just enough to where the flame is like letting it simmer and not bubbling, because also with heavy cream it can easily bubble over and get all over your stove and cause a complete disaster. I'm gonna keep mixing it in because I put a good amount of oil in there, so this prevents it from breaking. But if your sauce ever breaks, you can add a little bit of flour or cornstarch to kind of help you out with that situation. The garlic in there, add in the shrimp. So basically I'm gonna saute the shrimp and stuff. I'm just gonna make this live a little bit longer, so I'm just gonna take my time. We got our lumped crab meat. You can get whatever kind you want. This is the one I chose to use, lumped crab meat. You can buy a whole crab if you want and break it up, but it's gonna take forever and a day, and you're gonna be frustrated. But if you got that much patience, go ahead and do that. Today I didn't really want to do all that, and it's more expensive also to buy the crab. They usually come already pre-cooked, so you cook them and warm them up, but. There's our lumped crab right there. That's kind of bright. Ooh. like constantly keep